Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a tower defense game while we're playing a tycoon game. Why? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. So basically the game we're going to be talking about today is actually one I played on the channel multiple times before. If you guys don't know what I'm already talking about, it's actually one that was that I kept getting asked about, and I figured I'd go over what we know so far. So this game is known as Zombies, Plants vs Zombies Tower Defense, or Plants Tower Defense for short. And yeah, I just wanted to go over this. So basically, if you guys don't know, I actually have a video on my channel kind of calling out the creators of that game for basically doing like a bunch of like giveaway games and not working on the actual game itself, or at least seeming like they weren't working on the game itself. Well, finally, after a long time, we finally got a response of what's going on and how everything is going to be going forward, but it didn't come until about like 2 weeks ago on the 11th, and it says I hope this is the last announcement I will make about the next Plants Tower Defense update. I'm really sorry for the wait. Today is 54 days without a PTD update. Although I would have liked a full release to be out already, all of us devs have been busy. None of us are dedicated to develop the game 100% of our time due to personal lives. To be honest with you, it doesn't seem like you guys are even like in the game like maybe like 10-20% of the time. So that's just based off of like what they've shown, because everything they've shown kind of seems more like in the like concept stages and not like fully put together. Although I would not like to give us a date, I doubt that the next update will be out until July or even August. I want to share some progress and I want to keep it a surprise, but I want to officially announce that we are working on 3 updates at the same time. That is not good to do. Each one with a lot of content, remodel the all plants, new interface made from zero, and rebalancing absolutely all the game, etc. With this announcement, what I mean is that Plants Tower Defense is still in development, and from the last week of this month and the first weeks of July will be where even more progress will be made, since most of the developers have vacations around that time. Even I'm impatient for the next update. Forgive the wait, but rest assured that the next updates will be worth it. And it has in other stuff. So let me show you what they've shown us, and this is why I kind of think some parts are in concept plan. Like this one's not bad, right? Which, by the way, this is kind of what people were talking about, is like 15 seeds for a common plant, 25 for a rare plant. This is definitely looks better than what we've been getting currently with the whole getting random plants and then getting the same plant over and over again. But I also don't know if there's duplicate protection from that. And then they also got a new plant modeler, which honestly I think is pretty cool, not gonna lie. But yeah. But it says, also want to announce that this month I want to release an update of the new unlocking of plants and start rebalancing plants and zombies. That was again the same day on the 11th. And then this is sneak peeks. This is the last one we got, by the way. So yeah, let me give you kind of like my opinion on it. Mind you, I cannot sit there and be like, oh well, I know everything about Roblox development. Gonna be honest, I'm not a Roblox developer. I don't know what like everything that goes into it. However, I'm gonna be honest, if they had used their time to make updates instead of, you know, make those like weird Roblox giveaway games, they'd probably have a lot more stuff done by now. Not only that, just the whole, like, some of the stuff in this kind of doesn't make any sense. If you guys are behind on updates, why are we making 3 updates at the same time? Like, if you guys want to have updates coming out consistently, you can't split your efforts between 3 updates, or else it's just going to take longer for all of them to come out. And then when one has an issue, that means the other ones are delayed. Like, and that doesn't really help you in the long run. It just makes people more upset because you keep sitting there and postponing updates to work on other updates. It just makes it kind of weird in no sense. Also, another thing I will point out is, compared to a lot of other games, and like this is saying something, because, well, yes, you can say, oh, hey, they didn't, they weren't working on it 100% of the time. I don't know what their percentage is, but it's probably low, seeming it's been almost 3 months, or not 3 months, 2 months since the last actual update. Let me scroll up and double check. So the last update that came out, I believe, was the actual, let's see. The last update, I think, was when they changed. Yeah, here it is. It was on 4/18/2025. So let's see, 5, 6. So about 2. We're over about 2 months. So yeah, I don't know. This is a mixed bag, because you see them doing these events where they're like, oh, hey, we made this Roblox game for you guys to play, and if you win, you get Robux. But then you also see them going, hey guys, yeah, we're still working on the same, I wish them the best in working on it. However, I think they need to rethink their strategy on it. To be honest, working on 3 updates at the same time when you're behind is very much not a great thing to do. So my honest opinion, it feels like the devs now are doing, it felt initially like the devs weren't really taking it seriously, or taking it how they should have. And so now that people are, leaving and, not playing their game, now they're like, uh-oh, now we gotta do something. But now they're scrambling, so they're not putting all their resources into 3 different updates, which, again, most of the updates they've talked about are needed. The whole plant unlock system change is heavily needed. Seemings every time you're trying to unlock plants, it's very irritating to get the same plant over and over and over again. But yeah, gonna be honest with you, unless they pull off a lot of stuff, it's gonna take probably quite a bit for them to get their fan base back, just due to the fact that so many people were invested in the game to begin with, and then they're just I don't know, dragging their feet, and then now they're yeah, it's not going to be out until July or August. Guys, the only games I've ever seen take 3 to 4 months was an anime game, and even then it faced so much backlash, right? And I've seen one-man teams do better, and so, as far as I'm concerned, I'll cover it when the update comes out. But again, this is starting to just give me the vibes of Craft Tower Defense, where I was told, hey guys, we're gonna have an update, and then it never came to fruition. Actually, I think as of right now, Craft Tower Defense doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I don't think Craft Tower Defense exists anymore. Yeah, no, it doesn't. But yeah, it's one of those things that I just I don't know how they're gonna pull off trying to get people back when they've taken so long, like, to actually make decent updates. If you want to be a Roblox developer but you don't want to update your game, and then you're gonna say, oh well, it's because we were busy with personal life, that's cool and all, but if your personal life's that busy and like you don't think you can work on a game, just kind of don't make a game that's, how do you put it? The reason why, like, say something like a tycoon developer can get away with stepping away for a while is because usually people figure that there's an end point to a tycoon, right? It's just one of those things of, like, prioritize your personal life over making a game on Roblox. I think that's the best way to state it. Because if your personal life needs that much attention, I think it's more important to deal with your personal life than it is to make a game on Roblox. And not taking that into consideration before starting a game on Roblox is weird, to say the least. But yeah, so if you know personal stuff is really taking up that much time, I'd just say focus on personal stuff. Like, yes, are people going to be disappointed you're not updating the game? Of course they are. You gotta remember, some of these people are probably the same people who got upset over Grow a Garden, even though they gave them a good update. But again, if your personal life needs that much attention, I'd definitely focus on that before the game. And yeah, I don't know. How are you guys feeling about this? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, hit the like button, comment. Yeah, like I said, comment down below what you guys think of the whole situation. And also, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications, so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.